Hi. So today I'm back. You know, as you seen last week, I had Darren. He took over Darrell's reactions last week, and he did Bill Russell, the late great Bill Russell. And so today I'm back, and I'm going to be back for quite a while. So let's hop to this. Today I'm going to discuss Victor Oladipo. So we all know that he's been battling some injuries and all of that that set him back, and he hasn't been able to play up to his tempo like he urgently deserved because of these nagging injuries. So earlier this week, he threw some shade at his former team, the Indiana Pacers, in a quote tweet. But before I read that, um, he had responded also to his nagging injuries, and it's time for him to call a revenge tour. So I am going to read a quote that he has said about his revenge tour. So it reads as this: They messed up my surgery. I sat back. I tore my quad. I sat back. But now it's my time to rise. That's the revenge tour. It's one day at a time. It's a constant grind every day. Rightfully so. Believe that. But like it's been before. When he was with the Pacers, he has struggled containing his injuries, stuff like that. But I can't necessarily blame him for that. I really can't. But at the same time, it's more like the organization didn't really look after him the way that they were supposed to, and that pretty much led to his departure with the Pacers, requesting the trade, turning down big money because people's not going to accept big money if you're not going to take care of them. It's just that plain and simple. And if you're not going to really open up your pocketbook as a team, as an owner, if you're not going to open up your pocketbook, ain't nobody gonna want to stay because people are trying to contend and win the championship to get into the playoffs. Now, of course, Pacers have always had ways of making things work. They've always had ways of getting into the playoffs with minimum big contracts and stuff like that, big money given out. You probably have one or two big superstars have a big contract and stuff like that, but you really wouldn't have to worry about those in the '90s. That's how they made that work. But this is a different era. This is a different generation. They want what they earn. They work hard and they feel like they earn this type of money. But it is what it is. So let's go into the quote tweet that he threw shade at the Pacers on. So apparently, a username on Twitter, Jordan at the Miastro, I believe that's what it is. Replying to two other people, including Victor Oladipo, he has said Eli Apple just casually in the replies, laughing emoji. I missed the version of Vic we had. Can't say I miss who he eventually became. So this is where he threw shade at the Pacers because of what he said. And he said this: Trust me, I'm the same VO, just a little wiser. Eventually, the realization has come to surface that the players can't always be the problem. Think about it. PG, Paul George, VO, Victor Oladipo, Diaz, Demonis Sabonis, and more. The thinking emoji. I love y'all Pacer fans, and I miss y'all more. Don't believe anything you read. All that shit is delusional. So a lot of fans like to blame the players for the way that the departure has been. And in the reality, we don't know what the behind the scenes was when all of this went down. When Domantas Sabonis wanted out, Miles Turner wants out, Victor Oladipo wanted out, Paul George wanted out. You know, we don't know how these things worked out. Some people do because they probably got the inside access, which is fine. But at the same time, you're looking at this picture, you're going to see that there has been so many problems in the Pacers organization that we have wasted all this talent and we have nothing to fall back on. Absolutely nothing. We had the best players in all of them: Paul George, Victor Oladipo, Domantas Sabonis. Boom, all gone. The only one you could really say that stayed committed to the Pacers, of course, we already know is Uncle Reggie Miller. That's the only one, pretty much. You know, and Bobby Slickland. You know, um, it's it's one of those conceptions that we have to sit down and realize that an organization that cannot take care of a team or a player is going to bound for those type of consequences. It's going to be bound for those type of issues. It's going to lead to departure. It's going to lead to that. And look, the Pacers did offer him the bag. I've just mentioned that before, but he turned it down. Why? Because there's nothing left for him. They're not taken care of. He got injured twice, you know, and they're telling him one thing, he believes this, they believe that, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's the issue at hand to where we're on the outside looking in. We don't know nothing. Some people may know something. Hey, I would like to know if somebody actually has an inside scoop, or if they know, or they believe in their opinion. You can always give me your opinion. Let me know what y'all think about that. You know, what transpired for, you know, all those good talented players to move on from the Pacers. You know, how did the Pacers manage to make it work in the 90s? Why did Victor Oladipo want it out? I would love to hear y'all's thoughts about that. So just hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But yeah, that's all I have for this edition of Darrell's Reactions. Appreciate y'all taking the time watching me rant about different things. But yeah, thank you for that. This video podcast is a connection of Double Take Sports Talk. So you can follow us on all the social media sites on there. But I'm Darrell. But until then, I'm out.